Stop.
Grew up as an Army brat, which means my dad was full-time Army, and we moved probably, gosh, I can't even remember. We moved every 2 years growing up. And so I think I grew up in that environment knowing you could always achieve what you want if you do a good job. And even if life changes on you, it's okay, you can adapt and overcome. I actually did 4 years of active duty in the Air Force, and foot pain, heel pain in particular, is very prevalent in the military community because of the new recruits and all the rucksack marches and, you know, all the training. So I saw a lot of it there, and the treatment options were inject with steroid, which has terrible side effects, surgery, which has terrible side effects, put up with it, which is no fun, take medicine, which is not good for you. And I think I just, over time, developed a sense that there was a gap, there was no good treatment for this, particularly no good treatment that was affordable to patients. So as a physician, I would get a lot of referrals or people that would come to me after they saw a number of other providers, and their number one complaint after the heel pain, of course, was that they were told they were never allowed to wear flip-flops again. And that just devastated them. People want to wear flip-flops, particularly in warm weather areas or coastal areas. So I think in the evolution of this concept, I thought, well, why can't we just make the flip-flop the treatment? Problem solved, everybody's happy. And so that's when I created the healing sole, so to speak. Each feature on the healing sole in and of itself is somewhat helpful for heel pain and foot pain, but is not very powerful. But the combination of all the features together, they empower each other and make each feature more powerful, and it works really well. So it's got a rocker bottom sole that is a traditional treatment method for foot pain. That works really well in combination with the back part of the shoe under the heel. That cushioning works well with the rocker bottom because it sort of amplifies the cushioning because you don't have to push off. The lift under the big toe engages this mechanism called the windlass mechanism, which was named after the feature in sailboats where they wind up a sail using a windlass. Lifting the big toe without a rocker bottom sole would actually be bad for the foot because it alters the biomechanics of gait. So you can have a gentle stretch on the plantar fascia only because you have the rocker bottom sole, and also because you're floating the ball of the foot with the metatarsal bar. So it all works together to create a very healthy environment for the foot, and then your body does what it does best, which is heal itself. If you made a flip-flop that was structural, that had a decent arch support, that had some features in it that essentially were like a good solid running shoe or something like that, well, then you've allowed somebody to wear a flip-flop. It's comfortable, it's easy to put on, and yet it's also healthy. And so that's what I did. I made a healthy flip-flop.